Hey, what up? It's your girl, and I got something to say. You want to know, or I want to know, is can you handle it? The things that you desire, that you vision, you know, can you handle it? Have you ever asked yourself that question? You know, we whine about why God has not did this in my life yet, why this has not happened in my life yet. But you got to ask yourself the question, can you handle it? I hear a lot of people saying, I'm going to be worldwide and I'm going to be this and I'm going to be go places that I've never been before. And that is a fact. But sometimes we can't even handle the little bit of what we have. I wrote on my Facebook post and I said, you know what? A lot of people want a lot of things, but we don't want to pay the cost of just having a little. And I feel like if we could just stop and just look around and see the little that we have, and not just see it, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. A lot of people was like, you know what? Quit your job. Don't do this. Don't do that. But why? Because you have to learn the skill of work. You have to learn how to work. You have to learn how to manage. You have to learn how to work with people. You have to learn how to communicate with people. You have to learn money. You have to learn, it's so many things. Business. You have to learn, it's so many little things that we feel like it's so little that we overlook. And if we could just stop and appreciate the small jobs that we have, appreciate the small. I started off my channel with my phone, right? And I remember I spun my first camera I had was a Canon. It was a Rebel. It was a Canon. I don't remember, but I lost it. It was damaged. Something happened, and I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. But I look back on how God made me work up to this point, to where I am now. And so what I did was I saved money and I got me a camera from the pawn shop. And then I got another camera. It wasn't a good quality camera. And I had to, the camera ran off batteries. So it didn't even last for like 5 minutes. I couldn't even talk for 3 to 5 minutes. And then my phone, I had to use that. It was just so many different things and so many different experiences that led me up until now. And I'm still pressing forward. But I appreciate the small things. I appreciate the work ethic. I appreciate the things that God, showed me in the experience and things that I've learned over time. And I'm so glad that God didn't do it all for me. A lot of people preach that God is doing everything for you, but He doesn't. You tell God, Lord, I want this in my life. I want that, and I want to, be this, and I want to accomplish this. Well, He's going to put you to the test to see if you're going to work it and work yourself up to that point and discipline yourself. Can you handle it? Handle. Before you can get to the place that you desire, that you vision for your life, you have to get a handle on things in your life. You have to get a handle on your character. You have to get a handle on your mindset. You have to get a handle on the way you carry yourself, on the way you dress, the way you talk and you speak. You have to get a handle on the way that you treat the small things that you have. I have children. And I have to learn how to manage those children. before I can go out and manage the world. I'm not going to be able to be a worldwide leader or just a leader of a few if I can't manage children. Right? I mean, that seems so like small and simple, but it's so big. It's so big. Can you handle what it is that God has created you to do and to be? Can you handle the small things? I used to be in my head. Oh my God. I used to be in my head. I used to like almost run myself crazy with imaginations. And I was so right about what I was going to become. But I was so in my head and so far gone and thinking so big that I couldn't see. I couldn't even start. I wouldn't even start. And I couldn't even see what I had right in front of my face. I couldn't see it. Therefore, it made me not even start. And then when I began to move and use what I had, there were people that had me very misunderstood and was saying that I was moving without God, because here they are thinking that, everything that has to be extravagant and big and huge, and if you're not doing anything huge or big, then you're not doing nothing. Or I'm not going to wait around my whole entire life for something that's not even going to be given and just handed over to me. I'm not just going to give my kids something and they're not going to work for it, or if my kids disrespect me, which, but if they did, they would be disciplined. They would not get the things that they get. If they wasn't, they are honor roll students, but if they wasn't, hey, no, you're not getting this. You can't have this. If you want it, you got to work for it. You got to work yourself to that place. And you got to ask yourself the question of what you desire and where you want to be. Will you be able to handle it? Men are very what do I want to say? They will help you to understand that they are not ready for you. The certain type of woman that you may be, you can meet a certain man and he's like, oh no, I'm not ready for that. Because he knows. See, you got a woman that's easy and she don't have ambition or goals or discipline or nothing in her life. It's easy to have her. But then when it comes to a woman that is disciplined, that has ambition, that knows what she wants, it's going to take a lot of work to get her. Or it's going to take a certain kind of a man that is on the same page that she's on. But if you get a man that feels like he has to work and put in work on himself, oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for. He'll sleep with you, but he won't really value and appreciate your life and work hard to be a better man for you. And that is vice versa. I'm just making examples so that you can get a better understanding. Will you be able to handle the truth? It's your girl. I said what I had to say. Holla.